Welcome to Good Vital Mornings. Daily inspiration and that good music. Yes. Good Vital Morning, daily inspiration and that good music. I'm your boy, your cousin, your big uncle, all that, a bag of chips and a 50-cent juice. I am he, and he is me, Mr. PL Sweets, here to bring you that daily inspiration, morning motivation right here on the Good Vital Mornings podcast. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. That's 3 days of inspiration, 3 days of motivation. At the same time, you get to talk about and learn about some amazing music. So while you're here, would you like, subscribe, review, and share? Copy the link, send it to a friend, send it to someone that loves music, someone that you know that would be encouraged by this, especially all of my veterans out there. And if you're on YouTube, make sure you not only get subscribe, but get notified as well. Check us out on all of the socials. It's primarily IG on Good Vital Mornings, but you can find me personally, PL Sweets, on every platform. You type it in, you type my name, even on Fanbase. I'm on Fanbase too. You can find me everywhere. I was thinking about an individual that crossed me in my life, that really did me dirty. And I had to realize to myself, why am I holding this? Why am I still mad about this? And sometimes you gotta let stuff go. Sometimes you do. And sometimes you got to do a little more than you thought. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta say a little prayer. Sometimes you gotta say a little prayer for yourself. If you are listening, I am showing on the screen the album cover to the album Aretha Now, which featured this song, Say a Little Prayer, which was originally recorded in 1966. It's written by Burt Bacharach and Hal David, specifically for Dionne Warwick. And it was primarily written around the theme of the Vietnam War, in a sense, where the song was an intended message for soldiers fighting the Vietnam War, basically saying, describing a woman who's constantly thinking about her love, her companion through her day, offering her prayer to him for their future together. And that's what it was originally written for. Aside from some really clever, intricate structure, time signature structure, if you listen to the song, all of my musicians, if you listen to the measures, it's a 2/4 inside of a 4/4 field and one bar of 3/4 in the chorus. And to this day, I don't understand how this groove keeps flowing. But we fast forward to the 1968 version of the song by Aretha Franklin. And basically, it started out with her just playing around with the song in the studio. Jerry Wexler, producer, in the booth said, "What are they doing?" And they did this during a break. They were jamming out to this song. Her and her sisters, Irma and Carolyn Franklin, who are singing the background on this, and they basically said, really, Jerry said, we need to record this. And this version, her version, charted top 10. It is considered a classic. It's recorded at Atlantic Studios in New York City. And it featured the muscle scroll rhythm section, and engineered by the ever so often used engineer with Jerry Wexler, Tom Dodd. And if you don't know anything about Tom Dodd, we probably have to do a whole show on Tom Dodd. Both versions are pinpoint in their accuracy in this sense. The Dionne Warwick version is polish. The Aretha Franklin version is testimony. That's the best way to say it. But we can use this theme for ourselves. Say a little prayer for you. Because sometimes you gotta let it go. Sometimes you gotta let it go so you can breathe, because let me tell you something. I learned the hard way. Forgiveness returns to you, to yourself. When someone do you dirty, it's easy to replay the moment again and again and again. It kind of becomes a loop. It's kind of like a scratch record. It keeps skipping in the same spot. You know what I'm saying? But forgiveness, it puts the needle back in the groove. And that's where we want to be. Because forgiveness creates emotional space. Space for joy, space for creativity, space for mental clarity. Forgiveness returns your identity. You stop being the person who was wrong, and you return to being the whole person that you know. Let me tell you the key thing about this. And I've spoken about this before, but I just feel it in my heart. I gotta say it. You can forgive without reconciling. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck. Not everyone deserves your access again. Some people can break a trust that will never repair. Some people apologize but change nothing. See, forgiveness isn't an invitation back into your life. Forgiveness is an eviction notice for resentment. As powerful as the message is in this song, and as powerful as forgiveness can be for you, you got to choose. You can forgive someone and still enforce boundaries. Don't say that. One more again. You can forgive someone and still enforce boundaries, because you got to protect your heart. Forgiveness is a form of prayer for your own peace. I say a little prayer is built on a simple truth. Prayer is a form of relief. When you forgive, you're praying over your own life, your own spirit, your own healing. It's not weakness. It's called emotional strength. It's a spiritual detox. Because forgiveness lets you breathe again. Gratitude and forgiveness they operate in the same frequency. You know what that frequency is? Freedom. When you forgive, you align yourself with purpose, not pain. Not pain. Forgiveness is not a transaction. Let me tell you what it is. It's a transformation. So, when you listen to this song, I want you to picture this person or the people or the circumstance and release it. And release it. Let me tell you something about releasing. Sometimes you're going to have to do it over and over and over and over and over and again. And I challenge you this. If it's a person, I challenge you to pray for them. The first time you do it, it will be very, very short. God bless them. That'll be it. But begin to pray for their well-being, for their heart, for their spirit, for the work of their hands, their business. And you'll begin to feel lighter. It won't affect you as much. That's what forgiveness will do for you. Now, you get to choose whether they come back in your life or not. That's up to you. But I can tell you, it's for you. Hey, you go be great today. You go be amazing. And I will tell you this one thing. One thing I could suggest. Start it today. Start it today. You go be great today. Make sure you like, subscribe, review, and share. And I'm going to say it like my good friend Corrado always says. Be good to yourself.